Buddha, Mercury, is the messenger amongst the planets. He moves the fastest after the moon, and he is very impressionable. He's the prince too. He also travels closest to the sun, so he brings sudden clarity, often in the form of messages. On Friday, April 19th, Tether launched USDT on Ton network, and its physical gold-backed coin XAUT on Ton too. This is super interesting because Ton is Telegram's network called the Open Network, and Telegram already has a lot of payment infrastructure, and people already incorporate payments into their communications with each other on Telegram. And it basically has its own economy because people make money on Telegram with their channels, and they sell goods over Telegram too. In fact, a long time ago, I had some friends who told me about much younger folks who would buy designer goods in one country where they traveled to regularly, and then let buyers in other countries where they also were traveling or had a relationship with to see what they were offering over Telegram, and then they would sell those goods to buyers there in the other country. So it's definitely a peer-to-peer level type of thing, but still, because of the amount of users Telegram has, it looks like an important move. Also, Ton will be the only the second chain after Ethereum that Tether launches its gold-backed coin XAUT on, which seems significant. Friday, when Tether launched USDT on Ton, Moon transited in a place in Leo, the Nakshatra of Purva Falguni, which has been benefiting from a dual Jupiter-Saturn aspect since February. I mentioned Ton in the ShiningBull ALTCOINS 2024 book, available on ShiningBull.com, as one of the coins that especially benefits from that dual Jupiter-Saturn aspect on Purva Falguni. Jupiter is gold, and it really does seem to me as an astrologer an important development that now people on the huge global peer-to-peer marketplace, which is the Telegram messaging app, will also be able to basically transact in gold with each other too. Mercury, who rules messaging, retrograded past Venus in Pisces on Friday too, and that's really an auspicious configuration for this launch. Venus rules liquidity and commerce and is exalted in Pisces. When Venus and Mercury are together in Pisces, it forms a special yoga called the Nichbhang Raja Yoga, which means that Venus, the exalted planet, helps Mercury, who is otherwise debilitated in Pisces. What happens is that Mercury and themes represented by Mercury benefit immensely from incorporating Venus's way of doing things. I see that Telegram, the app itself, is going to benefit from this move by Tether immensely. And by the way, it's super interesting to me because from what I've read, I'm not 100% sure, but from what I've read, you can redeem, if I understand correctly, XAUT, don't know how to pronounce that, XAUT, which is Tether's gold-backed coin, for gold itself, because it's backed 1-to-1 and they have the gold in vault somewhere. I don't remember where. Okay, this is what I read. So it's super interesting because something that a lot of people like Bitcoin often talk about is that transacting in gold was a much purer type of way to transact, but that obviously we don't do it because what are you going to do? Of course for weddings and things we transact in gold, but what are you going to do? Pay your employee with a fraction of a gold bar? No, obviously. But what Tether's doing on Telegram, which is an economy in itself, it's is like basically we're going to be able to transact with each other in gold, actually. And the digitization of that gold is what's facilitating it. It actually seems to me like quite revolutionary, actually. But anyway, this was the Mercury Crypto Podcast.